Hello, Oracle, indeed. Let us ask the Oracle. Oracle, when might be the best time to start taking action? To write those stickies, to make those calendar entries, and to begin the formation of that powerful positive habit around this brain hack. Almighty Oracle, we beseech thee, pray tell, what is the most fruitful hour of action? Let's see what the Oracle says. Oh, post haste, which is a British way of saying right friggin' now. All right? Thank you, Oracle. That is the Crusher Oracle. We are grateful for the Oracle's wisdom. So listen to the Oracle, and between now and next week's show, observe the result that you get. All right? And when you find that this thing is working for you, tweet your badness to the world with the hashtag #TheResult. That's at RealCrusherTV. Or call in your result and leave us a voicemail, 858-412-0836. There's the number right there. Now, next week we will share some of your results from either this or Lori's upcoming, our guest expert's upcoming hack. And if we use your written or phoned in result on the show, we will send you a free Crusher TV t-shirt. And how about this? Shoot a horizontal, not vertical, horizontal testimonial of how Crusher TV helped you become more productive or more sane or get a raise or get a round of funding, and post it to the Crusher TV members Facebook page, and you will be entered into a drawing for an iPad mini. I kid you not, you heard that right. So start using what we're teaching and start getting the result, and put yourself on camera sharing your successes, and you might end up with an iPad mini. All right, before we introduce our guest expert, I want to take a moment to again thank you for becoming a member of Crusher TV, and I want to make sure that you are taking advantage of the many benefits of your membership. First, we've got your private Crusher TV Facebook group, where I encourage you to share your ideas, share the results that you might be getting, and maybe you've got some brain hacks of your own to share. You've got unlimited access to the show archive, which in very short order is going to grow very fast. There's going to be a lot of content in there very soon. Weekly Periscope Q&A. You're going to get a lot of fun out of these. Trust me, it's going to be a blast, and you're going to learn a lot. Free stuff from our expert guests, and more goodies to come. We've got a whole lot of cool stuff lined up for you in the future. So buckle your seat belts, or your brain belts, I guess. And okay, let's welcome tonight's guest expert. Officially, Lori Dupar is a trained psychiatric nurse practitioner and 12-year veteran of ADHD and business coaching. She focuses on mentoring and training emerging coaches who want to work with clients to help them minimize their challenges and get things done. She's a trainer, a professionally certified coach, and sought-after speaker on coaching at all the big conferences. She is co-author of this and that. Unofficially, Lori Dupar is a masterful coach and mentor to whom I and countless other coaches owe a great personal and professional debt. She's helped a gazillion entrepreneur coaches launch and grow their businesses. She's also just an all-around cool and insightful as all get out person. So I want to welcome Lori. Welcome, Lori.
Hey, Alan, how are you doing?
Doing great. It's wonderful to see you. I have to say, real quick, Lori lives up in Granite Bay, California. I never really knew where it was. I just knew that she lived there. And a few months ago, I was up in Sacramento because I had to go to a wedding. It was just like fly in, fly out. But I was driving, and I see a sign for Welcome to Granite Bay, and I go, oh, shoot, this is where Lori lives. I hope she doesn't see me, because she'll be like, there goes Alan Brown. He's not even stopping at my house. What a jerk. But
right. If this is the first I hear about it, because that's exactly what I would have said. You were like, nobody gets out here, Alan. Like, we're gonna have to talk about this.
All right, I know. See, I knew. All right, I'm glad you didn't see me, but now I know where Granite Bay is, and next time I'm up there, I'm coming to your house, and we're gonna have a great time.
Okay.
So anyway,
good.
I'm so delighted that you're here, and you're just. I've always gone to you for big coaching questions and a lot of business questions, and you and I were talking recently about staying on task and getting getting more stuff done, and you introduced me to one of those kind of things that when you hear it you go
Yeah, well, I think what we were talking about was sort of this concept of the difference for people not even realizing the difference between a to-do list and basically a wish list. I call it a wish list. I work with a lot of folks who are wanting to get things done, and over again, what I see is they've created it's a list that couldn't possibly get done. So I affectionately call it that wish list that they have, and it's really different, Alan, than actually a to-do list, because there's just no way they're going to be able to get it done. And it's super important to be able to differentiate between the two of them.
Yeah, and tell me more about, I mean, this is a real distinction that few people make, although it's a relatively simple one and it's such a powerful one. So just talk about, how we can better make this distinction and how it can improve our productivity if we actually do make that distinction.
Yeah, yeah. Well, really, the difference between a to-do list and a wish list is a wish list, go ahead, put everything down there if it helps you be able to remember it or it's something that you want to get done. List, Alan, is that thing that, or those things, and it might be 3 things, it might be 5 things, and limited number of things. If you get those done during the day, it's just going to rock your day. That's going to make the difference. That's really what a to-do list is. And if we can identify those, we can take them off our wish list if we want to. I'm not asking people to get rid of their wish list because it can be very comforting for us to have that. But make sure you're picking those things that are really going to make a difference in your day. Because at the end of the day, Alan, when we look back, we say, what did I get done? It's those few things that we put on that to-do list that we get done that are going to make all the difference.
And I think another thing too is that when we don't make that distinction, we look at our to-do list and we get more likely to get overwhelmed by it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
And so if we're actually able to grab some stuff and be honest about it and grab some stuff and move it to a wish list, all of a sudden our to-do list starts to look a little bit more, and it's easier to see the items that can actually rock our day.
Well, absolutely, right? I guess maybe it's a forest through the trees sort of thing, but it is. And that's what stops so many people is we look at that, we put everything down on this list, and it's overwhelming. And of course we stop because all of a sudden we're just in the midst of all this chaos. We don't really know which direction to go. So that's exactly what I have people do is I tell them, yeah, what you've done is you've created a delightful wish list here. And I think it's just helpful for them to realize, okay, it's not a wasted exercise, but yeah, that's different than those things that I want to get done, those things to do today, to get done, to move forward and rock your day.
And an action step on this to actually make sure that our Crusher TV members are putting this thing into action might